You might as well say I own a bunch of these at this point. Obviously, this is yet another Dixie Belle. This time, this is the third one I own in antique brass. It's a 3-speed electrically reversible fan, and it uses a 188 by 15 millimeter spinner motor. As typical, and I've said this in numerous videos of these fans before, it has about a 12 to 14 degree blade pitch, and these fans haul. So this one here is a bit of an older one. This one is from the 1990s. As you can tell, this one has pointed tip teak cane insert blades. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the fan. So the fan obviously is antique brass, and it's got these teak pointed tip cane blades. Floral schoolhouse globe I put on myself, and then the date code up here is right up here. There it is right there, and it dates to December of 1992. So this fan is actually 33 years old as of last month. So this is actually some Fanimation backlog. I got this particular fan back in August on the Fanimation group trip from fellow collector Pete Duffy. Pete, if you are seeing this, thank you again for this fan. This fan is definitely one of my favorites, as it has the cane blade set that I really like with these fans. Now, my next goal with the Dixie Belle series is to eventually find a 5 or 4 bladed one with stencil. That's the only set of blades I do not have for these series, is the ones with stencil. I would love to find a 4 or 5 blade adaptable Dixie excuse me, Dixie Belle with stencil blades. I know they exist. I know the 4 or 5 blade ones exist, but I'm not sure if those were made by Halsey or they were made by Sinlix. If anybody has a little more information on that, please drop a note in my comments section. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start off the light. Light works. I have a incandescent bulb in this fan as well. I'm not huge on LED light bulbs. They're not my favorite type of bulb to use. I prefer incandescents, especially with older fans, as they look better. But whatever I have on hand is whatever I have on hand. So it is what it is. But anyways, as typical with these fans, you have a pretty good range of speeds. Got a nice low, a really good medium, and a pretty fast high speed. And these fans are excellent performers. You literally cannot go wrong with these. These fans have been around since the 1970s, and they're still made today. And I know for a fact the antique brass one is still made today. You can still get it, and you can pair any kind of blade set you want with these. I mean, they're interchangeable fans. They're great fans and great quality fans at that. So the other Dixie Belle I have in antique brass has teak arch end blades, and then another one I have in antique brass has walnut and cherry wood blades as well, plus a 44-inch blade set. So I could do a triple install if I wanted to and pretty much get away with it, but we'll figure that out if I ever decide to do that at some point, depending on what I decide to do. So you never know, because sometimes some tricks come up my sleeve and you never know about it. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and crank this fan to medium and see what this fan does. And I will note, this fan is gonna wobble, as a couple of the blades are warped on this thing, but I've had this fan in storage for a little bit now, but I decided to throw it up. I threw it up yesterday on a whim after I got home from work, and I really like the look of it here. So this may be staying up for a little bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and crank this fan to high and see what this fan actually does. And yes, it does wobble. I will tell you that. And like I said, that's because some of the blades are warped on this thing. But eventually I will de-warp these blades to make sure it doesn't have a death wobble like hell. But yeah, so you guys pretty much get the gist of this, and that's pretty much it. This is Ginger Fan Studios here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great day and take care.